Rowan behind us, he owns these two beauties, and Stuart knows everything about them. So he's going to talk us through what they are and a little bit behind them.
Yeah, so yeah, Rowan and I have been mad on Holdens for decades, right through the 90s, I believe. We've both had lots of Holdens. We were, yeah, it was pretty keen. Rowan's had VK Group A's, VL Group A's, Monaros, 2-door Monaros and 4-door Monaros. So I've had Monaros and Prems and whatnot.
Yep.
I had 3 Monaros at once. They were all good. They were all factory original. Back when you could actually afford them.
Yeah,
It's funny to think back what you could buy back then versus what they're asking now.
That's right across the board with
that's
a
right.
lot of surviving, survivor cars. But
so this one is a CV8 Monaro, 2002 or 3.
Yeah.
Relatively low Ks. Rowan's always liked orange Monaros. He had an orange HT, a 308 Monaro. So he bought this when it was relatively new. And it's still only done like 60,000 Ks or something.
Yeah.
So it's one of the best kept ones around, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah.
Just being an enthusiast car from almost new.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's an automatic.
Yeah.
He's tickled up the motor a bit with a chip and extractors and.
Yep. I heard it running a second ago. It sounds.
And it's got a mathless intake. However they do that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's.
Super clean.
We've been to the Holden Nationals in Invercargill in it back in 2005 or something. I was the driver back then as well. So yeah, not quite the headroom for me in these cars.
Right.
That, what say the BMWs have got. Now.
Yeah.
But, they're a nice looking car, a nice design.
Yeah.
And back when they came out, they were just something completely different.
Yeah, they were. What chassis was this? The VT
or VX even.
Yeah.
They're actually called I think they're called a VU.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Because this shape was out for a while from memory, wasn't it? Before they brought the Monaro out.
98, I think they.
Yeah, so there's
debuted it. And it wasn't until 2001 they started production.
But even as far as the coupe or the 2-door, it was a while before they came out after the sedan.
Yes.
It was quite a surprise. Well, sort of quite a surprise when the Monaro came out on that chassis. It was sort of quite well, wasn't it?
Yep.
From memory. Yeah.
And there was only one name that a 2-door was ever going to have again.
Yeah.
So there was no debate about the name.
Yeah, and it kind of deserves it. They're doing that with a few cars nowadays, and you go, what?
Oh yeah.
Like Mustangs and things.
Mustangs.
Yeah. It's like, what's going on there? I think they're doing an electric Capri, and it's got nothing to do with the Capri, but this is.
They hang on to the name.
This is a Monaro.
This is in keeping, eh?
Yeah. Beautiful. So I'd better hear this running again. So
okay.
Yeah, sounded pretty good to me. Yeah, lovely. Squiz. Oh wow, kind of fills the space, eh?
Yeah.
So they're 5.7.
Yeah.
Decent sized engine.
So they were 225 kilowatts in standard trim.
Yep.
This one's probably a bit more with its tune up.
Yep. Yeah, it fills the bay, fills the space quite nicely. Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot better than my diesel. You just give it a little, is it warm enough? Nice sound, yeah. It's just right. It's got a Goldilocks sound, it's, you know, it's just right. Lovely. $90 kW boost.
I'll just put this top. You come have a look at this one. Oh, yeah.
Ah, right.
This is Stuart and Rowan. This is October '99.
Ah, yeah.
It's HQ Stuart. It's on one of these cars.
Yeah, oh, cool.
Yeah, I've got an X5 diesel that I just put that plate on.
That,
Oh, yeah.
that was all done down at the Hamilton Lake.
Yeah.
Back when I had hair. Jeez.
And that was my HT that I had.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. And when was that, you say?
Oh, that's October '99.
99, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, time flies, eh?
New Zealand classic car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice,
that's a lifetime ago, right?
That's a nice bit of recognition, you know?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a beautiful colour. Cool. Oh, we'll have a look at this beastie.
Lotto gave away 6 of them as prizes.
Who? What did?
Lotto.
Lotto.
When they were brand new.
Oh,
and
I vaguely
that's
remember
one of
that.
them.
Oh,
Yeah.
is
They
that
were all
right?
consecutive number plates, but
So-
I used to be down at Repco for a few years, and
Ah,
there's 82 left that have still got the original plates.
ah.
The other one's a yellow one, and I've seen it twice.
So is that,
Once
was
in
that,
Hamilton, and once on the Hamilton Tiamutu Road, and it's BKB 371.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So a
It'd
lot
be good
of-
to get them side by side, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just for a
Yeah.
pic or something, you know? So was you, are you the original? Were you the Lotto guy or no?
No,
Oh, right.
I was sick. I bought it a year old and done 18,000 kilometres.
Oh, so you bought it off the Lotto,
Yeah.
off the Lotto winner?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, a car dealer anyway.
yeah.
Palms North, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I vaguely remember that actually.
Yeah.
They were giving them a bit of it
Vaguely,
as a launch kind of for Lotto. Yeah.
It's had a pretty pampered lifestyle, that one.
Yeah. Lovely. Oh, we'll talk a bit about this. Is this SS or is this like a tribute or?
Yeah, so this is a VK Group A SS Tribute
Right.
car, replica they used to be called, and they're now called Tributes.
Mm.
So Rowan bought this a few years ago. So it's just a basic Commodore that's been done up like a Group A.
Yeah.
So the Group A, they had built 500 originally and sold them off so they could race them at Bathurst and so forth.
Yeah.
So this was all in the mid-80s.
Yeah.
Rowan actually had a genuine one back in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
If you do the maths on what their car cost him and what this car cost him, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
We won't go there.
Yeah.
So since Rowan's bought it, we've done a bit to it. I've helped him out. It's been to the Holden Nationals.
Yeah.
We've changed the interior completely.
Yeah.
It's a new interior, so I got the material in from Australia
Right.
and retrimmed it.
Yep.
We've put another diff in it. He's done a bit of work to the motor, and he's converted it from a manual. It had a Toyota 5-speed manual, which was quite clunky and agricultural.
Mhm.
And so we've put a 4-speed overdrive auto in it, which Rowan prefers driving.
Yep.
So that's all cool.
Yep.
And yeah, the basic bodywork was okay. We put new lights in it.
Yep.
A few other bits and pieces. A new steering wheel,
Oh, yeah.
which is the genuine one.
Yeah.
Though it had a 350mm steering wheel, the same
Yep.
in it, and it just looked too small.
Yep.
It wasn't right.
Right. Yeah.
Then they started making the proper 380mm one again, so we've just put that in
Oh,
not
nice.
that long ago, and it just
works.
changes it completely.
Yeah,
Well, we've done the instruments up a bit.
Yeah.
The needles were all faded, and
Yeah.
I actually painted the centre console and
Oh, yeah.
other bits,
Yeah. Yeah.
pieces.
All right. Yeah. Just give it a. Oh, so it was originally not this colour, or?
No.
Right. Yeah. Well, that
So-
works.
It's worked.
Yeah.
It'll wear, so
Yeah.
see where the elbow is, it's worn a bit, but
Yeah.
you know. The top of the dash is still black. We haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it makes a difference, little things like that. It just
just
a bit more something.
yep.
So what did this? What engine would have this? Has it got the original engine in it, or did it came out with it?
This was probably a 1900
Oh yeah.
Opal engine, a 4-cylinder.
Yep.
We think. It's since been fitted with a 5-litre V8.
Yep.
So yeah, originally, yeah, just a standard.
Yep.
Standard car. So we'll put a new carburetor on this, haven't we, with an electric choke, and it's gone away and it's had a proper tune-up. A guy in Thames tuned it in, and it's now running really nice. Yeah. Put an electric fan on it too.
Yep.
We did have some heating issues, but it's all sorted now.
Yep.
It certainly gets a lot of attention. You know?
I bet. Yeah.
I can remember when these first came out in 84, 85, I was just young back then, obviously. And I went to Wellington and I came up these steps onto street level, and one of these things was just sitting there, and it was like nothing I had ever seen.
I think too with the culture that followed these with Bathurst and all that, like that's what inspired everybody, you know. It wasn't just a production car or a fast car. It was way more than that, you know, because you saw them in action.
And because it's got that culture behind it.
Yeah.
It's probably got more culture behind it than the Beamers. That's why they've got this following and value and attraction. And
going back with Peter Brock and all that.
Yeah.
Like that's what people attach to them straight away. Yeah. It happens a lot in car culture, I suppose you can call it, that sometimes it's not even you sort of look at some cars and you go, yeah, it's a good, not necessarily this, but you know, like all the Nissan GTO, their Skylines and all that just get crazy money, and you know, they probably are super good cars, but there's certain things that have happened in pop culture that have just really boosted their popularity. That's and they've sort of been, the status has been elevated beyond, you know.
It's just fitted some bigger brakes on the front from a VN V8 just to give it a little bit more capability in the braking department.
Yeah, it kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Once you start getting a bit of performance, you got to.
We went to Napier once, didn't we? We went down a long hill on the Napier Taupo and stopped at the bottom for some roadworks.
You managed to stop.
Running out of brakes.
And there was a bit of smoke.
Pedal through the floor. Yeah.
But a standard VK's brakes were not that flash at the best of times.
Yeah. It's like a bit like what you're saying, and it's in a similar way anyway. With you know, if you're going to do certain things to a car to enhance its performance, you've got to do the basics as well. Like you know, brakes are a pretty basic thing to have working properly. So it's kind of, you know, it's that rabbit hole, I guess. You know, once you start modifying, you see all the other things that. Well, and some things you have to do because you've done something else. It just sort of flows through, you know. We better.
About everything on it's been rebuilt or reconditioned or renewed.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is.
When was the bulk of the tribute kind of stuff done to it?
Probably by the previous owner, eh? Probably about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, not that long
ago. It was originally certified in 1990.
Oh, really?
No, 2000.
Oh yeah, that would tell it, yeah. Held cert. Badges. It's good how they used to do this.
25th of May 2004.
Oh yeah, so
it's been a while.
It's had its 20th.
According to the ownership papers, it's had 26 owners.
Oh.
So I think everybody's had a go at it, smashed the shit out of it.
Yeah.
There's too many things wrong and pass it on to the next one to cause more damage.
Yeah. Hard case.
But now it's found a home.
Yeah.
It's done, what, 340,000 Ks or something?
The Speedo showing
originally.
337,000.
You don't know if that's the original Speedo or what?
It's done 11 since I had it. It was 326 when I bought it.
Yep.
Whether it's the original Speedo cluster or what, I would never clue.
And some parts have gone further than other parts.
It's a real Frankenstein probably.
Yeah. Well, we better hear this one running.
Yeah. Fire up,
Has this been driven this morning? Is it cold?
It's only just been started.
I better come around this end. It's a cold start. smells so much better without a cat. Like,
Well, you think it does?
yeah, well, you know, health issues aside, it smells better. Sounds nice. They're such a good size and shape for a kind of a muscle car, you know. Like they are quite dainty, quite compact. And going back to this era, how much more glass and everything there was. It just looked
A small car, right?
yeah, lovely. Oh, that's cool.
Based on the Opel Record out of Europe, of course, these things.
Oh yeah.
Originally, the VD Commodore back in 1978.
Yep.
It's amazing, just to reinforce, we bought a carburetor from the States, you know, a remanufactured carb, sort of straight out of the box, and it ran, but it wasn't that flash, and it was hard to start and warm up, and it just goes to show you, you get it to someone who knows what they're doing, with a carburetor, which is hard to find these days.
Yeah.
It's just changed the car, eh?
Oh, yeah. Well, that guy knew what he's doing. He's supposed to be like even Shane Parsons down here races in muscle cars. He sure you chuck them away, then they're bloody good. He can't get them to run right.
There's a Rochester Quadrajet, and they've got small primaries and large secondaries, so they're an ideal carburetor, but they have to be set up right.
Yep.
Once they're good, man, they're good.
Yep.
There's a standard carb on all these engines.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, that's cool. That's yeah. Thanks for showing us those, Rowan.
Yeah.
Great. Great car park. Won't look at my car. Yeah. Thanks for watching another Car Stories video. This one was a little bit different because we've sort of mixed it up with two different owners and two different manufacturers. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and have a look for Bruce's video of Stuart's old 540, and Bruce talks about his other cars on there as well. And if you want to see more car stories or more car content, then subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.